Cowboys insider Ed Werder with us in studio this morning. And, you know, that nice win on Christmas Day from the Cowboys has fans thinking maybe, oh, what could have been this year? And now we look forward to the final game of the regular season with kind of some big question marks about this game. No playoff berth to look forward to. What should Cowboys fans look for in this game? What's the team brass looking for?
Well, Brian Schottenheimer is a first-time head coach. He obviously has emphasized and prioritized playing to win throughout this entire process, even through this meaningless game in New York to finish the season. Look, he wants to avoid having a losing record to begin his career. Wants to finish with a winning streak, create some positive momentum, more buy-in for next season. And he wants to have a 5-1 NFC East record. A loss leaves Dallas 7-9-1. That'd be the first time that Dallas has consecutive losing seasons since the end of the Dave Campo era 20 years ago when they went 5-11 3 years in a row. Nobody wants to be connected to that.
Yeah, Cowboys fans may feel like there have been a lot in a row, but that's a big stat. And when you look at big-name players in games like these, you got Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, some guys you'd like to keep healthy for next year. Is there any reason that you should be seeing them when you want to evaluate talent?
Well, I think they want to play. Dak Prescott wants to play. He's the starting quarterback. You know, he's in all the years he's played, 10 years as starter, where he's played 16 or more games. The Cowboys have never had a losing record, so he's another one who would like to keep that intact. And he said he'll fight any resistance for him playing if they try to pull him out of the lineup. He has a legitimate chance to become the first Dallas quarterback in history to lead the NFL in passing yards. But the games mean a lot to him, but they really mean nothing overall. Protecting his health really should be the priority. And you look at how the pass protection has broken down. They just got sacked 6 times, a season high, against Washington. He's been sacked 14 times and taken 33 hits in the last 4 games of the season. And rushing the passer is what the Giants do best. Multiple sacks in 14 out of 16 games.
Yeah, maybe lose the battle to win the war when it's all said and done. But on the defensive side of the football, is there anything that this team can show us in this final game that might make you more confident that Matt Eberflus will be back next season?
You know, Jerry Jones has consistently said he wants to see a full 16 games under this defensive coordinator. But if you look, he's become increasingly critical of Matt Eberflus, the ridicule suggesting that a change is coming in the offseason. The Cowboys have now allowed 477 points, the most in franchise history, the highest total in the NFL. That's 29.5 points a game. They've allowed a league-high 33 touchdown passes, have been just as bad against the run, 23 touchdown runs against them. Only the Bills have allowed more. You know, it appears that Jerry Jones is going to replace Matt Eberflus, and if he does, they'll be hiring a 4th different defensive coordinator in 4 years. What will the process be? How influential in that will Schottenheimer and the coaching staff be? Because Jerry's hired with familiarity and carefully vetted the last 2 defensive coordinators, Mike Zimmer and Matt Eberflus. Those were ownership decisions. They didn't turn out very well.
No, they didn't.
Both one and done.
A guy that we thought was going to be key to this defense has missed a lot of playing time this year, Trevon Diggs. Question marks about whether this will be his last game in a Cowboys uniform, given kind of all the off-field stuff that we're hearing from inside the team.
He's had a contentious relationship all year, hasn't been productive on the field, has missed half the season. He's now started 8 games. He has not intercepted a pass. He has not broken up a pass all year long. If you look at the grades of defensive backs in the NFL, he ranks dead last among starting corners, and cutting him can save the Cowboys $15 million in cap space. That'll be essential this offseason.
Well, look, here's the deal. If the Cowboys win this upcoming game, we'll be able to say they are undefeated in 2026. I like it.
You're so optimistic.
Ed Werder, as always. This is going to be our year.
Are you related to Jerry?
Thanks, Ed.